Good morning, everyone. So today, I will make another video on Gati Shakti Master Plan, which was, introduced by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. So, good morning and welcome to my channel. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video so that I can make more such videos which will help us to understand, what is the concept of Gati Shakti and other programs. So, in this Gati Shakti master plan, the aim is to increase the roadways capacity, increase the transport cargo capacity of railways, by about 1500 to 1600 tons by the financial year 2025. It will give boost to the renewable energy, which the government of India plans to increase it by 225 gigawatts by the financial year 2025. So around 200 new airports, heliports, and water aerodromes are planned to be opened. So if you are aware, previous week, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji inaugurated the Kushinagar International Airport. So this way, the tourist who wants to visit the Buddhist holy sites, they can come from India as well as from international destinations. Then the plan also includes setting up of transmission network, which the government plans to increase to 4 lakh 54,200 circuit kilometers. So the 4G connectivity for villages by financial year 2022, around 20 new mega food parks. These are some of the highlights. So let us try to understand one by one, what are the benefits of this, the master plan to different industry sectors. Say, let's say the first we will talk about the roadways capacity increasing. So by increasing the roadways, the industries which will be benefited will be cement industry, the steel industry, the construction industry, and the companies which take up project on infrastructure. So as of March 2020, India has about 6 62 lakh 15,797 kilometers. That is 38,000 38 lakh 62,317 miles of roads. So, what is the benefit of these, kind of roads? Why India needs such roads? See, because roads are an important mode of transport in India. This is the second largest road network in the world. The first largest road network in the world is that of United States. They have 68 lakh 53,024 kilometers. As you can see, the difference between the number one and number two is hardly around six, you know, 68, around 6 lakh kilometers. So with the Gati Shakti master plan, okay, the Government of India is trying to increase the connectivity among the different places, improving the connectivity. Okay. So what are the benefits of, increasing the providing the roads? Let's take, for example, rural roads. So rural roads, they help to increase connectivity with the villages, between the villages, or between the villages and city. So this helps them to get better communication, and it enables better employment opportunities. For example, if you take the case of Whitefield in Bangalore, earlier it used to be a village. After the software technology parks of India came and they set up their office, right? And then other software companies came and they set up their office. The road connectivity was improved, so people started moving there for work, and the land price increased. The local population got the jobs. They got opportunities to do business like opening hotels. So this way, definitely better roads are indicators that the economy is going to improve. Moreover, if you have good roads, the people will take up that road rather than taking bad roads. So on that stretch, the tourism opportunities will increase, and this will give boost to the automobile industry. As the roads become good, people who were hesitant to visit the earlier some places, they will go visit those places because you have better road connectivity. So roads themselves do not reduce the poverty on their own, but they will act as a beneficiary, which will enable the supportive policies and strategies. It will help a whole range of sectors. Let me give an example. Let's say there is a metro city, and about 50 kilometers from there, there is a village. So before let's say, few years back, the road connectivity was poor. So people were not willing to go there because it will take more time. And the since roads are not good, if you travel in your car, there are chances that you will hit the stones. Stones will hit the underbelly of your car, and because of which you don't want to take that road. Now, when government makes a good road, then people start using it. Let's say there are it's a in that village is in an area where good vegetables or fruits are produced. Then it opens up an opportunity for some industrialist to open a food processing industry, or it may be for opening a manufacturing industry itself. Why? Because when you have good roads, you can move the raw materials, you can move the finished goods to the nearest market. And when you have to do this, you need the human resource also. So if you have the talent locally, then the local people will benefit in employment. Thus, definitely it will help India. And with this project, the definitely it will give a boost, because when you want to construct roads, definitely you will require cement, steel, and the construction industry gets a boom, and infrastructure companies which take up such projects, they will get benefited. So there is another announcement made by Government of India that soon they will be rolling out the number plate for vehicles with the BH series. So how this will help companies? See earlier, as of now, if you want to register a vehicle, it should belong to a state. Like if I want to register a truck, I can I need to go to the nearest RTO office, provide all the documents, and get a number which will start with KA. With BH series, what happens? It will be a BH means it is registered in India. So earlier, if it is a K registration number, let's say for some project, I am using the truck in the neighboring state. So as per the law, you cannot run your vehicle in other states after a certain period. You need to re-register. You need to pay the road tax. With the Bharat registration, what happens? You can use the vehicle anywhere. So because of this, the the particularly the transport companies, third party logistic companies, they get benefited because now your trucks can move freely across state borders, and it will reduce the hassle of showing the documents to the other state RTO, which sometimes take couple of hours. So indirectly, it will also help the economy. So in this way, this is one of the good steps taken by the our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, and definitely it will help our Indian economy. So in my next video, I will talk about the other sectors which will get benefited. Thanks for watching the video. If you are not subscribed to this video, please do subscribe, and please do subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.